What's up YouTube? Welcome to Budget Veteran. In today's video, I'd like to show you how I did to reduce the trigger over travel in budget friendly and reliable way. Let's get started. Here is the Polymer 80 or Glock clone. Before I begin, let me show you the safety check. There's no magazine. There's no round in the chamber. Now this gun is safe. And now I'll show you the trigger. Here's the trigger pull, and here's the brake. Short reset, and here's the brake. I don't know if you can see. The trigger feels very, very nice. What I did to this gun was, let me show you inside. As you can see, right there, focus. Sorry folks, I don't have nice camera. Right there, there's a focus. There's a rope pin right there. If you have Polymer 80 or Dagger, Gen 3 Glock, most of the Glock clones, it's gonna work. But if you have Gen 4 Glocks, it's not gonna work. Also, if you have slimline Glocks like 43, 43X, or 48, it's not gonna work. Gen 5 Glocks, I haven't tried, but I believe it should work. These are the parts and tools you need. This is the gas tube rope pin from AR-15, trigger housing, pencil, punch, trigger over travel gauge, aka chopstick, and you need a drill bit size 5/64 or slightly smaller. And if you have this plier, you don't really need it, but it makes the job a lot easier. Also, I like to mention they do sell aftermarket adjustable over travel. They usually have adjustable screw in the back. I don't recommend using those because the screw, like when you shoot, it tends to move. So every time I go to the range, I have to readjust every time. So it's not really reliable. I don't recommend using those. Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit about trigger housing. The Gen 3, as you can see right here, the top is flat. And if you look at the Gen 4, there's a bump right there. So since it's not flat, it's gonna be very difficult to drill the hole. Okay, next thing you want to do is measure the over travel by using this chopstick right here. As you can see, one side is skinnier and one side is thicker. If the chopstick is too thin, you can add more tape, or if it's too thick, you could just use the knife to cut it. And what you want to do is you want to put this chopstick on the trigger guard right here, behind the trigger. First, rack your gun, and then put this right here. And then start with the thicker side, and then try to pull the trigger. Doesn't break, so move it to a little bit thinner side. It doesn't break, move a little bit more. Doesn't break, a little bit more. Let's see, move a little bit. move a little. Okay, that's where it breaks. So from here, you wanna mark using your pencil. Just mark where the gauge is, just like that. And then remove the slide. And from here, what you're looking at is what you want to look at is, hold on 1 second. Look at the back of the trigger housing right there, and look at your cruciform right here. Basically, you want to look at the distance right here. So without it, without the chopstick, cruciform and back of the trigger housing, it's really close. And you can see where I marked it right here. Just put this back in there. Okay. And then you can see it's much bigger. That's where it breaks. So from here, you can mark where the edge is. Okay, after you mark the line right there, make sure when you drill, do not pass this line. On the edge, drill the hole on the edge, but before you drill, make sure to remove the ejector. This part right here, remove it before you drill the hole. After that, after you drill the hole, insert the ejector and then install the rope pin, just like this. Keep in mind, if you put the rope pin first before ejector, ejector will not go in. Make sure to put ejector first and then the rope pin. Once you install the pin, it might stick out a little bit. Most of the time it's fine, but if you want to, you can sand these down. Once it's fit, it's rock solid. It's not gonna go anywhere like the aftermarket screws. Just in case if you mess up, these you can buy for like $2 on what's the website? Combat Armory, or I think Palmetto State sells for $3 each. So just in case, if you mess up, you could just buy it for dirt cheap. The end result, it should look something like this. From my experience, a lot of Glock clone guns, the over travel, it varies. Some of them have a lot more than the others. So you can always check with the this right here. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.